Hey, good morning, YouTubers, and happy holidays to everyone. Today, I wanted to go over with you guys two tokens that I was extremely excited about here and going into 2018 and then a year out. And because I don't really ever talk too much about tokens that I add to my portfolio, every now and again. And today, I wanted to just, talk about two that I've just recently added to my portfolio and I'm really excited about. And one of them is SOM. So before we get started, I just wanted to let you guys know I am not a financial advisor, nor am I interested in being one. But I do like taking you guys on my crypto journey, letting you know my ups and downs, all my solid investments, all my shitty ones, crappy ones, so you guys can see me on my roller coaster to becoming a millionaire, because we all know that's possible. So let's get into SOM. So SOM is something I've been interested in, actually just started getting interested in because I was basically looking at a Power Ledger. And Power Ledger is what Power Ledger, Quant Stamp, it's what led me to SOM. And when I checked out SOM on CoinMarketCap, I saw that it was at 45 cents. And I decided to go look at the historical data, and we all know that the crypto space, the market cap has been running up a lot in the past 2 weeks, and it hasn't really pulled back a lot. And a lot of the tokens that were around 1 cent, 2 cent, 3 cent, 5 cent, a lot of them are pretty much hitting $1, over $1, 5 and $10. I mean, the crypto space has been very lucrative the past few weeks. So as I looked at SOM, I noticed that the further I went back, as most, but it was just recent that these guys were just like 10 and 11 cents. In the past, few weeks, these guys have pushed up to 45 cents. The high, it looks like it was around 51 cents, and it's sitting down at 44 cents. I'm not sure what I bought it at. I think I probably bought it in around 41 cents on Binance. And, I have a feeling that this is going to be a really interesting token in 2018. Right now, if you go to their website, it is 2 minutes and 57 seconds into their launch. It's landing this Christmas. Let's see what this is. On this MVP testnet release, which is today, it's really interesting in 2 minutes. So on December 25th, SOM launches its MVP testnet. It is the first step to implement the decentralized supercomputer platform. By joining our MVP testnet and using the SOM prototype, you can help us shape our product functionalities. So what's going on over here? So this is the testnet. This is today where we're at. Rating system pack, February arbitrage and various features pack. That's going to be interesting. The core, I don't even know what that is or what that represents. But yeah, SOM is a distributed supercomputer platform with a built-in marketplace where everyone can buy and sell computational power. Whether you're a hardware supplier who owns PCs, servers, or mining rigs, or a customer who uses computational power, SOM is the right place for you. So this is a place for a lot of those miners and stuff, but I'm in it for the money, because I just feel as though, there are a lot of supercomputer tokens out, like I think Golem is one. Made Safe may be another one, if I'm not mistaken. And it's like maybe 2 other ones. Maybe, I think Elastic. I'm not sure. But yeah, it's quite a few tokens out there. But this to me is the most interesting one right now. So the supplier's resource, when not used to run a particular task, will mine the most rewarding currency guaranteeing a solid income. Oh, that's interesting. The customer will always pay the best price to run tasks, as the system is completely decentralized, on demand, and flexible. So look at the tasks that SOM can run. These guys you can actually do mining, gaming, science, AI, development, CGI rendering, and own tasks. So why should you join the SOM testnet now? So the customer that joins the testnet will be able to describe his own real task, having the community help to shape the solutions. The supplier, as an early SOM adopter, will get a high-ranking status and his resources will generate more income and final product release. So supplier joined the test, customer joined the test. Bonus, the first users enlisting to the test will receive a gift of SOM as a thank you. To find out more, simply enlist and stay tuned for more news on December 25th. So what I am going to do, I am going to be a customer and I am going to join their testnet. But yeah, I basically just went on over and picked up a few SOM tokens. As you can see over here on the website, it's down to 37 cents. But if you go head over to Binance or some of the other websites, it's actually sitting at 44 cents. Let's refresh this and see what's going on with SOM. Come on, SOM, give us what we want. Okay, yeah, it's still sitting at 44 cents. So, sometimes it takes a while for CoinMarketCap to catch up. So the markets, where can you go and buy some? For those who want to know, you can buy it on most of the backwater exchanges, the real crappy ones. That is Liquid, HitBTC. Don't use HitBTC. That's just from my personal experience. Don't use HitBTC because HitBTC is a foreign decentralized exchange. And for the past 2 weeks, HitBTC has not released a lot of people's withdrawals. And I mean, when I say a lot of money, you don't even get a response from HitBTC. So, for people who are using HitBTC or not using it, I would stay away from it. Binance is where I brought the SOM at. Tidex, Liquid, I don't really like that website. But yeah, KuCoin, OKX, I'm not really familiar with that. EtherDelta, that's another site that's very risky to use because EtherDelta is not an easy site to use when you're purchasing things, and it requires gas, which is basically Ethereum. To make all the purchases, and it just requires so much. If EtherDelta is something that you are interested in using, there are a lot of videos out there that will explain to you how to use it. But remember, it's very difficult, and EtherDelta just recently went through a security breach. That is like maybe the third or fourth one that I've witnessed. And it's just crazy dealing with EtherDelta, and their customer support is basically zero. The only time I've seen EtherDelta respond to anything was maybe when the fees weren't being deposited and they realized that someone hacked their website and basically forwarded everything to their address. That's the only time I've seen EtherDelta actually respond to something, is when their money is jeopardized. Other than that, when other people are losing money and the fees are outrageous and the network is jammed up, you don't really hear anything from them. YoBit is another backwater exchange. I don't really mess with YoBit, but I mean, it's totally up to you. Cost is an exchange that I just recently joined. I actually love the colors. I like the way it looked, and I actually just purchased some of those tokens. We'll talk about that in another video. Tidex, I'm not really interested in the Waves platform or anything that has to do with Waves, but I mean, it's a moneymaker if that's something you're into. So yeah, those are the places that you can get it from. But me personally, I would suggest using Binance, being as though it's the easiest one to use. And that's where most of the volume is, as you can see, $2,938, well, $2,938,000 worth of volume. Everywhere else is pretty, it's pretty insignificant, when it's compared to Binance. Yeah. So that's SOM for you. Yeah, that's basically it with that one. I've added a few of those. I think I grabbed about 300 or 400 of them at about 44 cents. So I think I grabbed about 3, maybe 400 of those, added them to my portfolio. And let's just see what they do over the next few weeks. And, I probably will just keep adding to that. And, let's see where it goes. So next we're going to talk about NXT coin. Well, the reason why I purchased NXT coin is because of the airdrop these guys are going to be doing in a few days. Not necessarily because I wanted it in my portfolio. Basically, well, the NXT coin, for those who are into NXT or who are aware of NXT coin, NXT own your own data, control your privacy. NXT is decentralizing the future. So what it basically states is NXT is an advanced blockchain platform which builds on and improves the basic functionality of pioneering cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin. Cryptocurrency and financial systems are the first widely used applications of blockchain technology, but the blockchain and its associated technology can be used for so much more, which is true. And it's another reason why the governments are looking into a lot of this stuff. Governments, banks, a lot of financial institutions. So the NXT revolutionizes the financial technology, crowdfunding, and governance industries by providing not only the groundbreaking NXT cryptocurrency, but also a powerful modular toolset to build with it any way NXT users can imagine. NXT gives users complete freedom to create their own applications. So right now NXT is over here on, let's see, it is on CoinMarketCap, and it is currently going for, I think I bought about 100 of those. Yeah, I think I bought about 100 of these. It's going for $1.79. You can get this on, as you can see, if you look at the charts, it's been very volatile. It went down to, let's see, wow, this was really cheap. As you can see, the price fluctuation is very interesting. So just a few weeks ago, okay, I'm sorry, this was in January. I'm looking at that wrong. Okay, so these guys basically shot up from December 12th. It was around 68 cents. And yeah, because a few weeks ago I looked at this was pretty cheap. And it shot all the way up to around, what was the high? $1.78. I'm going to say that's what it is right now. The historical data, actually it was higher. The historical data, if we look at it, the high, that it actually went up to about $2.16. Yesterday, the high was $1.99. I brought it probably around, like I said, probably around like $1.90 or $1.80. I'm not sure, but I know it was higher than what it is now. But there's reasons why I brought it. We'll get into it. So yeah, as you can see, the further back you go, just a few weeks ago, this coin was 50 cents. And then as it moved up, that's where it looks like it's sitting at. I don't think it's going to be going down anytime soon because there's so much going on with NXT. I think it's definitely worth a buy. And there's 100 billion NXT tokens in circulation. But if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure some of those tokens are going to be burned. I would really have to get back into that. But let me show you why I went and purchased NXT. So NXT is basically doing an airdrop of the Ignis tokens. And this is a statement from these guys, Ignis, as you can see. So statement, let me go over here. I don't really want to just confuse you. So this is their website, the Ignis ICO and airdrop. This is their website. This is what it sends you to. And they are, I guess, affiliated with NXT and apparently Ardor as well. I didn't even realize that. We're definitely going to take a look at Ardor because I know for a fact that was cheap just last week or a few days ago. So by holding the NXT coin, it's your last chance basically to get the Ignis before January 1st launch. So the Ignis token launches on January 1st, and 500 million Ignis tokens will be given away as a free airdrop to all NXT owners. And a snapshot to be taken on December 28th at block 1,636,000. You can read the rest of that. So basically it's going to be dropped right there at that particular block. You can see the infographic and the Ignis airdrop facts for more information. So NXT can be acquired on the exchanges such as Bittrex, Poloniex, Shapeshift, Changely, and many others. These four right here are the ones that you definitely want to use. I didn't even realize you can actually get this on Poloniex. I think I might want to transfer it over to Poloniex and do some trading because it's a lot of volume on Poloniex. So right now I have the tokens on Bittrex, and as we can see, this is the statement on Ignis from Bittrex. And Ignis, this was done on Wednesday. So Ignis is the first child chain of the new Ardor blockchain platform, which will become operational at 12 a.m. UTC on 1/1/2018. So let's go over here. I don't mean to keep taking you guys back and forth. Let's go look at Ardor. Where the heck is Ardor at, and what's going on? And I'm almost certain these both probably, because it was cheap just a few days ago. Let's go over here and see. What is it? Okay, so you have NXT, which is sitting around $1.79, and Ardor, as you can see, that shot up as well. So these guys are partnered up. You can either grab one or the other, but if you grab NXT, you'll actually get the free drop of the Ignis tokens. Grabbing Ardor, I'm not really sure. So let's read on, because I'm learning as I go along with you. So 500 million Ignis tokens will be distributed as an airdrop to NXT holders based on a snapshot of the NXT blockchain on December 28th. The block height of the snapshot is, 1,636,000. So if you have an NXT balance on Bittrex during December 28th snapshot, you'll be additionally credited the equivalent amount of Ignis airdrop tokens on a 1 to 0.05 basis, i.e. one next NXT token on Bittrex held during the on-exchange snapshot will give you a half Ignis airdrop tokens. So if you own 100 NXT tokens, you will only be getting 50 Ignis airdrop tokens. So the NXT held in orders will also be credited. That's cool. Only the NXT held in your account is eligible for the Ignis airdrop tokens, and Bittrex will make all reasonable attempts to credit our users Ignis, but until we have a fully supported wallet, we can neither guarantee tokens or consider creating a market. We will continue to monitor the state of code base and network. Note, Bittrex will not be closing our NXT wallet and stop trading the token to accurate snapshots of the balances. If any NXT deposits you had sent to Bittrex are not settled, i.e. marked as pending by 6 p.m. PT on 12/27, there's my birthday again, 1 a.m. on 12/28, you may not be credited with Ignis tokens. We would like to thank the Ignis team for working closely with us. So what you would do is, depending on where you decide to get your tokens from, Bittrex, Poloniex, Shapeshift, Changely, dictates how these guys are going to distribute your tokens. Me personally, I went and grabbed me 100 of them off of Bittrex, so hopefully Bittrex will actually credit me the tokens when it's time, and I'll basically take it from there. Whether I'm going to sell them or not, I don't really know. I think I'll hold on to all of these tokens. As far as Ardor goes, let's see what's going on over here on Ardor. It can't be reached, I'm going to assume, because it's like really just congested, or the link just doesn't work, because yeah, so basically that's it with the tokens I'm going to be adding. We've talked about a lot of the other tokens that I've added, which is SONM. I've added SONM, Substranium. Substranium should be over $1 now. When I added it to my portfolio, it was like maybe 35 cents. QuantStamp is also another token that you guys may want to look at, because that's going to be expensive soon. Yeah. That's sitting at 16 cents right now. There are 976 million of those, and as you can see, the price fluctuation, it's very volatile. So there is a really strong possibility that QuantStamp itself will do a nice little shoot up. It's going to shoot up a little bit, maybe to around 40 cents. You're gonna have to excuse me. It's early in the morning. I'm kind of tongue-tied. I just got up, so yeah. This historical data for that, we're not going to look at that, but we are going to look at the fact that you can buy it on Binance, which is one of my favorite exchanges. And Binance has a lot of things going on, and you may like that. You go hold your NEO on there, they'll pay you out in gas. by holding your NEO. Depending on how much of different tokens you buy when they launch, you'll get credited with different tokens. It's just a lot going on. You might want to check that out. I'll put a link below for Binance as well. KuCoin, Ether, Delta. Now, the only place I suggest buying this from is Binance because it's the easiest and it's the most liquid. As you can see, the trade volume is really high in Ethereum and Bitcoin. So yeah, you might want to check out QuantStamp. So I'm not going to really go into it, but maybe I will just go ahead and check the site out for you guys. What does their website look like? I think I was over here already before. So yeah, this is QuantStamp. These guys are supported by a whole lot. This is their team. There's a lot going on with QuantStamp as well. You might want to go ahead over here and check these guys out. I'll probably do another video, a fully in-depth video on QuantStamp, and let you guys know and show you why I'm interested in and why I went and bought a lot of it. But yeah, until then, that's basically it. That's all I have for you guys today. I want you guys to stay safe and have a really happy holidays. And enjoy yourself, go out, get drunk, have some fun. Like I said, stay safe and stay connected. Hopefully you like this video, you'll like and subscribe, and I will check you guys later, and talk to you. Bye-bye.